Hey everyone, this is Jess Markowitz. Today is April 19th, and I'm going to talk to you about the annual Sales and Mentor Awards. We're actually ending our fiscal year for this past award series of months that you can earn it, and so I figured it'd be a good time to talk to you about how to earn it and how to track it. So starting May 1st, you'll be able to hit the ground running and really strive for those awards, because a lot of people don't know that they're available, and a lot of people think that they just can't achieve them. And the reason why we think that is because we don't break it down and strive to make that a goal from the very beginning. So obviously, it's an annual award, so you have an entire year to earn it. And at the Scentsy Family Reunion in July, you will be awarded your bonuses and rewards for earning it. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you, if you open up your startup guide, it's page 26, and I'm just going to read to you what it says. It says, annual award, unless otherwise specified, annual awards are given by Scentsy to all consultants who qualify. The qualification period for these awards is May 1st through April 30th. Winners are announced at the annual Scentsy Family Reunion. All annual awards are earned through sales or recruiting cross Scentsy. Annual Sales Excellence Award qualification is an annual PRV of 30,000 points or greater. So a lot of you guys are going to say 30,000 points or PRV or sales. You know, that seems like it could be really, really unattainable. But if you are striving to hit your monthly sales goal, award, which is that 2,000, so that gives you the 5% sales bonus. So you're going to be getting 30% commission instead of 25. If you always goal to sell a minimum of $2,000, which I did for the first 2 years solid for my business. And it not only helped grow my business, but, you know, with meeting new people constantly, getting parties booked constantly, and, you know, growing my sales. You can also strive if you are striving to do fundraisers and events. Some months you'll actually have higher volume than even the 2,000. So pretty much 30,000 in sales divided by the 12 months. 30,000 divided by 12 months is an average of 2,500 a month. So if you have a fundraiser in like the fall season and you end up doing like, you know, $4,000 to $6,000 in sales, which happens a lot. I personally do it. But it's nice because you know that you're striving to hit those goals. And so you can start planning now and start booking your fundraisers for the fall now. So you know you're going to have that that higher volume that's going to supplement if you don't quite hit that 2,500 every single month, or if maybe you have a lower month than 2,000, it supplements that volume. So it's basically averaging $2,500 a month in sales. So people do it all the time. Doesn't matter how busy you are. I always like to share the story of Nicole Shavokas, who is a veterinarian. You guys hear me talk about her all the time because I just love her to pieces, and I think she's just amazing. So she's obviously a busy, lazy lady. It's not that she doesn't have anything else to do but do Scentsy. That she hits this annual sales award every year, and she strives to do it. And last year was such a powerful story, is that she had I believe over $6,000 to go in her annual sales award in 1 month, and she goaled herself to hit $6,000 in sales that last month, which was April, and she did it. So it's so possible. Again, if we tell ourselves that we aren't capable and we don't have the time like everybody else does, then you're right. You're not going to strive to do it. But if you tell yourself it's possible, like Nicole did, no matter how busy her schedule was with her, you know, professional career, she's on call even when she's off work. So she has to stop and, you know, go do a surgery because a dog unfortunately gets hurt or something. So she never knows what she's doing from one day to the next, even on her days off, but she still utilizes her time effectively. So when she's available, she's making phone calls, she's booking parties, she's, you know, doing drive-bys and dropping new samples off to her clients, doing events whenever she possibly can. So, and even fundraisers she does. So again, we have to get that out of our brain that we don't have the time. It's the fact of, are you willing to make the time? That's pretty much it. And you also have to have a strong why, or why do you want this goal? So one of the awards of hitting your annual sales awards is a bonus of $1,000. Now, could you use an extra $1,000, you know, added to your pay portal in May or June? I know I could. I'd love it. You know, and the reason why you receive those bonuses around that time is they know you're going to be going on the incentive trip. Well, we hope you are. And if you're earning the sales award, it's likely you would be. And you're going to get that extra money for your travel expenses. Not really expenses because you've earned it, but, you know, free money to get and extra excursions on your incentive trip, and your souvenirs and all that fun stuff. Or maybe you want to extend your stay and not go just the time the incentive period is, but you want to maybe go a day earlier and stay a day later, just to kind of decompress or whatever. And that extra $1,000 can help you do that. Or whatever you need to do, put it away and save it, or put it towards your kid's college fund, or, you know, get that car that you've been wanting to do, that down payment on a car, whatever it is. That's amazing. You also get a personalized trophy. I wish I thought about this before I started this video, because I could show you my trophy. I may have one in my office. I've had two. So just wait 1 second. I don't know what I did with it. It's downstairs. All right. Well, it's downstairs. So I decided to do this video on just randomly because I was going through some of my downlines numbers with their annual mentor awards. And I said, wow, you know, there's one specific person that has sponsored enough people to earn this award. Unfortunately, they just haven't promoted to certified to actually earn that. So that's why I figured it was very important to me to do this video. So moving forward, you know, all the ducks are in a row and all the T's are crossed for next year, making sure everything is, you're eligible in every way so that you can actually earn this award. So, and then you also, of course, get recognized at the Scentsy Family Reunion. The beauty of it is, I don't know about you, but I don't really have a lot of chances to get dressed up in gowns in my everyday life. So this is a perfect time, and they let us dress up in actual like evening gowns, and you can go as elaborate as you want. You can have a big ball gown if you want to. So many people do that because this is the one time a year that we tend to be able to do this. So you could dress up in your beautiful gowns and you walk the stage and to receive your recognition. And then we also have a private dinner the company gives just for annual award winners. So it's very, very prestigious, and you definitely feel special. Now, the annual mentor award qualifications is personally sponsor 14 or more new consultants who enroll and achieve the title of certified consultant or higher during the qualification period. So like I told you, there was one consultant in my downline that sponsored 14 people, so she's done that qualification, but unfortunately they all haven't been certified yet. So it's very important to really strive when you bring somebody on to get them certified as fast as possible. And the reason isn't only just to get your annual mentor award. It's actually because that is in their best interest. Statistics show that consultants that become certified sooner in their business tend to go on to stick with the business and also move on in their business and grow their business, because they're not only achieving goals fast, and so they kind of get that adrenaline of like, ooh, I want to achieve more, but also they're getting their highest ability of compensation with their own sales, which is that 25%, because we start at 20% when they first start. So the first goal is the shooting star, right? That is 500 in sales in the first 15 days. Well, that's halfway to their certified lifetime PRV of 1,000 points to be certified. So If we can get them to strive for their shooting star, then they're halfway to certified, and their next goal is to be certified. And they see how easy $500 is, so it's very likely for them to strive for that extra 500 and even hit it in possibly their first month, which many of you have done. And so you know it's possible. So it's very, very important when we bring people on to make sure that we really, really, even if they're like, look, Jess, I just want to do this as a hobby, you know, I don't want to do any parties, whatever. I still encourage them to strive for that $500, no matter how they do it, whether it's bringing their testers around to the baseball field or to their, you know, mommy and me class, or to the school while they're volunteering, whatever it is. I have seen, and all of you have seen, I'm sure, how fast $500 adds up and actually blows us all away, right? And some of you specifically have gone on to certifying in the first month of your business because you saw how simple that was, and the orders just keep rolling in. So that should be every sponsor's initial goal. Now, will it always work out that way? No. Some people, no matter how you mentor and how much suggestions and advice you get and encouragement you give, some people just don't want to do it, or they just, unfortunately, it doesn't work out. But the more we're striving to have them on that path, the more likely you will get them certified within that year, if not that first month. So that should be everybody's initial goal, is to get those people at least certified. And, you know, and that's why they reward you with the next, how you get rewarded is you get $25 per person that's certified and $50 per lead consultant or higher. So I remember my first year getting a $1,500 check, and I didn't even know why, because I had earned the mentor award and didn't know what it was about, because I was a bad consultant. I didn't read my startup guide, but I did listen to my training calls. So I was doing what was required of me to earn those awards. So I was sponsoring, I was getting people certified and above, and I was selling the product really well. So you also get recognized the same way you do as the mentor award, with your recognition at the reunion. You get to wear your nice, you know, evening gown, and you also get invited to that private dinner. So if this sounds anywhere interesting to you, those bonuses of, you know, at the end of the year, financial bonuses, recognition, walking the stage in a beautiful gown, get to dress up and, you know, look like you're Cinderella for the night. I don't know about you, but that's exciting to me. So I definitely encourage everyone to make that a goal for this year. Now, if you go into, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. If you go in, there it is. If you go into your workstation, the news tab actually has, let's see, the news tab has, let's see, where are we at? Where was I just at? I just saw it. Events, probably. Annual sales award. I was just in the news tab and I just saw it. There was an actual link to word process. The new blog, fondue, sold out, workstation system down. Okay, where did I just see this? So let's go to resources. Resources always is the great way to go to. So annual, that's what I was looking for. There was just a link that I just saw. But anyways, this is a tracker that you can print right now and start May 1st. And so you can kind of see and gauge what you're trying to target. And if you're a little bit lower, you can see where you need to catch up on with your sales. And then here is a mentor award tracker. So this kind of just keeps it up at the forefront of your mind of, you know, where these consultants are at. And it kind of helps you remind yourself that you need to revisit them and see what their new goals are. You know, has anything changed? Have they been sharing the product? All that fun stuff. So that's a good way to track. And then also, if you do a performance report, and I'm going to just use mine. So I'm going to, so how you go to this is you actually click shift and you click on each one up until May, and then you'll click run report and you will see, oh, and then you'll want to do say lifetime, or no. So this shows you how much I've sold in this past year. So obviously I need to up my goal in sales because I'm not, well, I'm a little over half the annual sales award. So I'm way there. So I did not do well with sales as far as towards this annual sales. As far as recruiting, I recruited 12 people this year. So 2 people less than I should have to hit the sales award, or the mentor award. But you can, and then you would go in and additional filter options, and I would just click level 1 to level 1. And then I would do join date would go back to May 1st. So I can see who I'm looking at, May 1st to, we'll do today since we can't go any further. And these are all the people that it's going to bring all these people. So you can see that I still need 1, 2, 3, 4 people to certify. But then I also would need 2 more people to join by the end of this month, which is only 2 weeks ago away, and then for to become certified. So it doesn't look like that would happen, but me looking more closer to this starting this year, which unfortunately I did not, I would probably be able to achieve that mentor award if I was looking a little bit closer and tracking. So I'm just using myself as an example of how we all can track a little bit better. Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, hi, I'm back. All right, so again, just make sure that you're constantly pulling, especially if you have a downline. It made me realize that, you know, if I was more actively tracking that for my downline as well, I would have maybe been able to coach that person that has sponsored 14 people to really, you know, maybe a few months back to really be looking at that and connecting with her downline and trying to get them certified, because, you know, she would have had more time. Now, on a sponsor basis, don't beat yourself up, because you know, there's only so many things you can do yourself. I'm not even I didn't even track my own sponsoring and selling to hit those awards. So if I'm not tracking myself, it's very likely I'm not tracking other people. But moving forward, I realized that I do need to track myself, and which will also help me track other my downline to help them. So this video is to kind of help us all be more aware of these awards and how just to remind you guys that no awards or incentive trips are created just to get the reward. It's to train us to do our business. So if they want us to be trying to get people to certified and be above, and they're going to reward us with money, actual, you know, bonuses financially, it's because they're training us that these are the things that we should be doing anyways, every single month, you know, finding out what's going on with our teams, goaling ourselves for over $2,000. So obviously, yes, I've, you know, I wasn't doing all of that consistently, but it does show that you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. I'm still very successful and, you know, producing very well and built, you know, so it's very it's possible to do better. That's the nice thing, is that as successful as I am, I can always do better. And so moving forward, May 1st, 2016 and beyond, that's going to be something that I'm going to be now aware and more intentionally tracking. And I hope that you guys do too. So if you have any questions, make sure you email me at markowitzjess.com. Oh, excuse me, I would say .com. At gmail.com, markowitzjess@gmail.com, or you're welcome to ask questions below, and hopefully I'll get the message that you commented, and I will, as soon as I see it, I will definitely respond. So, all right, I hope this is helpful, and we do still have 2 weeks left, so hopefully this video will help you kind of go log on, see where you're at, and who knows, you may be close to hitting an award that you don't even know of, and just because you're aware, you can maybe call that extra person and see where they're at, and who knows, they might be, you know, willing to, you know, get an extra bag party out or something in the next 2 weeks and help you with that, help them actually get certified for that 5% bonus. And then who knows, you maybe end up walking that stage in July. So I've seen stranger Scentsy surprises happen with less amount of time. So it's definitely possible. All right. Have a sensational day. Bye-bye.